Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So we have trans influencer who goes by the name Lilly Tino, but I believe the real name is Chris. And this person was in women's bathrooms throughout Disney World, rating the bathrooms and taking photos with women minding their own business in the background. Now the backlash was huge. There was even a rumor that somebody was seeking legal advice to press charges against this person or to sue this person. A woman who was caught in the background by this person who was going around claiming to be rating the bathrooms. So Disney allow people to enter into the women's bathroom based on gender identity, which means that any man can stroll into the women's bathroom no matter what his intentions are. Now Tino has responded to the criticism. Obviously, no woman goes around bathrooms at Disney World rating the bathrooms and taking photos in public bathrooms, posting them online. No woman is excited about going into the public toilets and using them. I don't know any woman that is so excited about that she needs to go around each bathroom and rating them. And, seems more excited about going into the bathroom than being at Disneyland. I have not met any woman like that. This person has been receiving backlash from all sides. The LGBT community, people on the left. I mean, the smug look on this person's face says it all. The dupe as the light says it all. This person seems to gain some sort of pleasure by going into the women's bathroom and taking photos with women in the background who are unaware that they're being photographed in the bathroom, which last time I checked is against the law. But Tino felt the need to respond, so let's take a look.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lily, you can't take selfies in the bathroom. It's not appropriate. Well, let me remind you that literally every celebrity you've ever enjoyed on screen has at one point taken a bathroom selfie. For example...
Dude, you're not a celebrity. Who do you think you are? You're not a celebrity. You're someone who basically uploads content trying to play victim about being misgendered. You go out and you seek someone who's going to call you sir so you can play victim. How does that make you a celebrity? These people are so delusional in more ways than one.
And it's not just celebrities. Any woman you ever meet has likely taken a photo in a public bathroom. Why, you ask? Because we look cute and we...
I've never met a woman who goes around public bathrooms rating them. I've never met a woman who seems to gain pleasure from going into the public bathroom. Quite the opposite, actually. With a smirk on their face, so excited to be in the women's bathroom. I have never met a woman who's that way. Never. The reason these celebrities have taken photos in the bathroom is because they want to show off their outfit. That's it. Or they want to show off whatever they're doing that evening. It's not really about the bathroom. They love the mirror. Those people you showed there are women. They belong in the women's bathroom. You do not.
Want to document it. So what is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies? The easy answer here is, oh, Lily, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard. And that is true. But people judge trans women differently depending on how well they pass. If you pass, that means you don't look trans. I know that I don't pass. Trust me, I know. But passing privilege is...
You think? So now it's playing victimhood about passing or not. What a joke. I don't care how you look. I don't care whether you're more on the feminine side. I don't agree with policies that allow men into women's bathrooms. It's as simple as that. Because again, as long as it's based on identity, any man, no matter what his intentions are, can go into the women's bathroom. Men who want to flex for social media and brag about how they can go into the women's bathroom unchallenged. Those sort of men as well.
It's a real thing. There are some trans women out there who, no matter how hard they try, will never be able to pass. Do those trans women deserve to be treated differently? No. They should be able to take bathroom selfies too.
So that's the explanation. That's the big explanation. What happened to the smugness and the bragging? Now it's back to playing victim. How convenient. Magic Kingdom entry 8 out of 10. This was the first time using a woman's room at Disney, so I was nervous, but thankfully nobody looked at me weird. Tiffin's restaurant got misgendered right before this pic, so the vibe was off. Oh yeah, and this person was bragging about standing up while peeing as well. I mean, that's not going to draw attention to yourself, is it?
I've made it into Disney World. I don't really know what the deal is with bathrooms. You know, Florida is really conservative. I don't know what the rules are. Trans women are allowed to be in women's bathrooms, but I'm about to go and use the bathroom because I have to tinkle. If I get stopped, I guess. But I'm a woman, so I'm going to use the women's bathroom, and being in Florida or being in California or wherever isn't going to stop me. So I will report back in a minute once I have hopefully tinkled without issue.
3 minutes later.
That went as well as it could have gone. No one gave me any weird looks. Definitely no one stopped me. I walked in, I found a stall, I peed. I peed standing up, which is something I'm sometimes a little self-conscious about with the sound. I think, oh, is there someone peeing standing up there? But you know what? I peed standing up and it was fine. And then I washed my hands and I left. And you know what? On my way out from the women's bathroom, I took a quick picture with someone who recognized me and it was lovely. So overall, Disney World in Florida, 10 out of 10. Women's bathroom experience for trans women, would recommend.
What an absolute disgrace. J.K. Rowling said, "This man's bathroom photos are trophies. He wants women and girls in the background because it proves he's violating women's boundaries. Without actual females there as props, all he's got is a selfie of a scary-looking creep in mouse ears, which isn't remotely what he's after." So yes, clearly using the women in the background as props, clearly delighted to be amongst the women, including the women who probably object to a man being in the bathroom. But I can be here anyway, and I can brag about it. I can even stand up while peeing, and you still have to accept me as a woman. You still have to allow me into this space. Disney allows it. I am allowed to be here, and the women in the background can't object, can't say anything. And clearly, this person gains delight from that. Lilly, Nick, it's Nick, not Chris. Chris is the other one in Congress. I think I got them confused. Lilly Nick Contino bitches that the only reason we are angry that he violates women's privacy in bathrooms is because he's a trans woman, and we give them different standards to real women. Yeah, meaning that you're male and you've gone into the women's bathroom. I think that has something to do with it. Says he's a woman, but admits he pees standing up. If a woman did that, she'll pee all over her shoes, on the same level as the trophies of a serial killer, without the killing. I can do this and get away with it, and there is nothing you can do to stop me. Then add, in the thrill of the taunting on social media, many levels of mental illness here. Any grown man who says he has to tinkle is a threat to children. Let's see what's said on his own page.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh?
Notice how those selfies don't have people in the background. The selfies that the female celebrities took. Exactly. Make sure nobody is in the photo. Well, I think J.K. Rowling provided an explanation as to why. There just happens to be all these women in the background. Get some more of a kick out of it that way. There's not 10 people standing behind them in those selfies. Exactly. Lilly, you can't take selfies in the bathroom with people in the background. It's not appropriate and it's illegal. There, I fixed that statement for you. So even people under his own comments are not for this. And like I said, criticism has been coming from all sides for obvious reasons. This is a very poor explanation, a very poor response. Doesn't cut it one bit. If you're going into bathrooms, taking photos, knowing that women are in the background and posting them online, surely that needs to be investigated. So I don't see why this person should get a pass just because he supposedly identifies as trans. I don't see why he should get a pass. And this is exactly why we should protect women's spaces and not allow men into women's bathrooms, especially at Disneyland or Disney World, where there are children present, where there are little girls with their mothers minding their own business and do not need to be put on camera in the background of some guy's selfie. A guy who seems to gain some sort of pleasure from taking photos of himself in women's bathrooms with women and girls in the background. That should not be accepted. And there's no justification for that. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and God willing, I will see you in the next video.